Hi, welcome to our channel. First of all, please sign up and leave your like. Man United in real fight for Premier League top 4 finish after Newcastle win, says Jamie Carragher. Newcastle came from behind to beat Nottingham Forest 2-1 with a stoppage-time penalty from Alexander Isak to move to within 3 points of Man United. The Magpies face Erik Ten Hag's side on April 2 after the international break at St James Park. Jamie Carragher says Manchester United now find themselves in real fight to finish in the Premier League top 4. Newcastle's last-gasp win over Nottingham Forest on Friday Night Football has pulled Manchester United into a real fight for a top 4 finish, says pundit Jamie Carragher. Alexander Isak scored twice, including a stoppage-time penalty at Forest as Newcastle won for the first time this season when coming from behind to make it back-to-back victories as they move to within 3 points of third-placed Man United, who they play next in the Premier League at St James Park after the international break. What that result does is bring Manchester United back into the pack in terms of the top 4 positions, Carragher told. I think for a long time we've felt that United were guaranteed to be in the top 4. Gary Neville went as far to say they would finish second. But now it looks like they're in a real fight now to be in the top 4, especially with Newcastle playing Manchester United next. Newcastle boss Eddie Howe will be taking some of his squad to Dubai during the international break as he turns his attentions to their huge match against Man United on April 2. I don't know if this break will be a bad thing for them because they are in such good form, added Carragher. That game against Man United feels huge. I think if they could win that, I mean psychologically bringing Man United right back into the race for the top 4 race, and not just for them but the other contenders. Liverpool, Spurs have more experience. Manchester United are not in Premier League action before the international break because of their FA Cup quarter-final against Fulham at Old Trafford on Sunday. With the Carabao Cup winners still fighting on 3 fronts and manager Erik Ten Hag facing a number of selection headaches due to injuries and suspension, Man United face a much tougher schedule than Newcastle. But pundit Gary Neville believes the Magpies will not have enough to challenge with Liverpool, Tottenham and Man United for the 2 remaining top 4 spot up for grabs. Newcastle have got a clear run until the end of the season, said Neville. United have progressed in the FA Cup and the Europa League makes it more difficult for them with the fact that they've Casemiro suspended for the next 4 matches, which is a big difference. Newcastle with these last 2 wins are in a position whereby they'll have a real go at it. But I still think Liverpool, Tottenham and United have got a little bit more experience. This is the time to hit form. Eddie Howe won't be getting carried away, but he'll be a lot more confident after this week. Unrest at Liverpool, Spurs helps Newcastle. Carragher is in disagreement with Neville and thinks Newcastle are better placed than Tottenham and Liverpool to secure a top 4 finish. What I would say about Tottenham and Liverpool, the 2 teams Gary probably fancies to finish above Newcastle, it feels like there is a bit of unrest at both clubs, said Carragher. You look at Tottenham with the manger and Liverpool at the moment producing performances you can't quite believe. I don't think you'd get that with Newcastle. When I watch them and they don't win, it is still a really good performance. They went to Man City and the chances they missed. I very rarely watch Newcastle and feel unimpressed. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please sign up and leave your like. Have your say. Who do you think will go into the clash with Fulham?